Game-winning moments, but they got increasingly more impossible. Our first spot on the list, in the first leg of the round of 16 Champions League match between Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid. After over 90 minutes to decide the winner, Mbappe gave PSG the victory in the 94th minute of play when he dribbled some players and sent a low shot across the goalkeeper into the net. Whoa, that's insane because how could he think and do that in the final minutes of the game? NBA basketball game in which Damian Lillard of the Milwaukee Bucks makes the game-winning three-pointer against the Sacramento Kings on Sunday, January 14, 2024 in Milwaukee. The Bucks win 143-142 in overtime, with just 5 seconds left after Lillard receives a pass, dribbles across half court, and drills the shot that wins the game against the Sacramento Kings. In an unbelievable display of skill, he scores the game-winning point. Liverpool's Champions League comeback between Liverpool FC and FC Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League 2019 semi-final match. Liverpool FC faces a difficult task in the second leg semi-final match of the UEFA Champions League to overcome a 3-0 first leg deficit against FC Barcelona. Against all odds, Liverpool creates an amazing comeback at Anfield, winning the second leg 4-0 thanks to goals from Divock Origi and Georginio Wijnaldum, completing a remarkable turnaround to advance to the final in the Champions League tournament. This event is one of most unlikely comebacks in recent football history. The third spot on the list is insane. Check it out. The Miami Dolphins and New England Patriots playing rugby. Patriots leads the game with a 33-28 scoreline. Kenyon Drake pulled off an incredible feat with 7 seconds remaining, running the final 52 yards to help the Dolphins defeat the New England Patriots 34-33 with a pass and double lateral on the last play of the game. The Patriots were about to win the AFC East for the 10th time in a row when the Dolphins intervened. What a play! Götze scored the game-winning goal against Argentina to win the 2014 World Cup. In the Cup final, Germany defeated Argentina thanks to a brilliant goal from Götze. In the 113th minutes of the match, Schürrle broke free down the left wing and found Götze with a cross, who chested the ball down to the outside of the 6-yard box and hammered home a left-footed volley across goal from a tight angle. Vinatieri's 48-yard field goal in the final seconds of the Patriots vs. St. Louis Rams game sealed the victory. In fact, the Patriots were the underdogs and the nation's team, attempting to upset the most recent Super Bowl champion. On the final play, Vinatieri made a 48-yard field goal to give the New England Patriots their first Super Bowl triumph, defeating the St. Louis Rams 20-17 in a surprise. Barcelona defeats Real Madrid as Messi scores an excellent strike from 15 yards across Navas and into the net. Sergi Roberto breaks through the middle, made an incredible run, then passed to Gomez, who then give a pass to Alba that overlaps. The ball is cut back to Gas Messi, who scores the winning goal with an incredible shot into the net. The event is among the most unforgettable El Clásicos in the annals of sports. With a game-winning stroke in the decisive set, Goran Ivanišević won the Wimbledon Championship. Following a grueling 5-set struggle, Goran Ivanišević overcame Patrick Rafter 9-7 in the decisive set to win the Gentlemen's Singles Tennis Championship after being down 6-7 in the final set at the 2001 Wimbledon Championships. Since Boris Becker in 1985, Ivanišević is the only player without a seed to win the championship. Our next spot on the list, Alisson gives Liverpool a thrilling header victory over West Brom in the final seconds. Deep into stoppage time, Alisson moved forward for a corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold won the match 2-1 for Liverpool over West Brom after the Brazilian goalkeeper rose at the near post and glanced on a strong header into the far top corner. As the clock winds down, he makes the game-winning goal. Alisson became the first goalie for Liverpool to score a goal for the team. Anthony Joshua defeated Francis Ngannou in their heavyweight boxing contest in Saudi Arabia. AJ's dominant performance from the beginning saw him knock Ngannou down twice before decisively ending his career. That was fast, second round, despite the fact that Francis Ngannou was the subject of a lot of publicity due to his impressive first professional boxing match against Tyson Fury. Then, in the second round of the fight, Joshua defeated him via knockout. That is insane. During the final lap of a 400-meter 400-meter relay race, an unexpected event occurred that resulted in a game-winning moment. One competitor was approximately 100 meters ahead of the pack. Then, a racer who was around 4 places from the front did something crazy and impossible. She ran as quickly as she could to cross the finish line first, outpacing the 3 competitors in front of her to win the race. What a moment for her. The number 12 spot on the list. Lindgren scores game winner with 0.4 seconds remaining versus Sabres. In a match between New York Rangers and Buffalo Sabres, defenseman Ryan Lindgren beat the third-period buzzer to lift the New York Rangers to a 5-4 victory over the Buffalo Sabres remaining 0.4 seconds. VfB Stuttgart defeated Cologne 2-1 thanks to a goal by Wataru Endo in the 92nd minute in a Bundesliga game between Cologne and VfB Stuttgart. It's funny how the team that wins the match escapes relegation while the other team relegate. Up to an odd event in the final minutes of the game, the score was 1-1. Wataru Endo ends a long pass from Stuttgart corner and heads the ball into the net to give Stuttgart the victory and stave off relegation. At the Waste Management Phoenix Open, Sam Ryder hit an ace at the remarkable 124-yard Coliseum hole. Ryder hit the ball to the left of the hole. On the 124-yard hole, Ryder's wedge shot dropped short and just right, bounced a few times, spun left, and rolled in for the finest shot of the day. In the tournament's history, it is also the 10th ace on the 16th hole. Daniil Medvedev defeated Novak Djokovic to win the US Open and win his first major championship. In a stunning demonstration of strength and creativity, Daniil Medvedev overcame Novak Djokovic, ranked number 1 in the world, in 3 sets, 6-4, 6-4, and 6-4 to win his first major championship. He also crushed the aspirations of the world's top player to complete a calendar Grand Slam. In the final lap, Verstappen overtook Lewis Hamilton to win the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Hamilton was attempting to win a record 8th championship. Verstappen, a young sensation whose fresh tires paid off as he passed for the lead, was able to maintain his lead, crossing the finish line first and taking first place in the race tournament. It's incredible how things turned out so unexpectedly. This scenario is from the 2019 NBA playoffs when Damian Lillard hit a game-winning three-pointer to eliminate the Oklahoma City Thunder in dramatic fashion. With the game tied at 1:15 and Paul George slowly approaching the ex-Portland star, Lillard dribbled and dribbled near the Blazers logo at midcourt. With 1.7 seconds remaining, he sinks in three-pointer to end the Oklahoma City season. It was a memorable and iconic moment in basketball history. The thrilling match between England and New Zealand ended in a tie after a super over, with both teams scoring 15 runs. The winner was determined by the controversial boundary count rule, with England having hit more boundaries in the match 26 than New Zealand 17. As a result, England was declared the 2019 Cricket World Cup winners based on boundary countback, as New Zealand narrowly missed out on their first ever World Cup title. This match goes down as the most competitive match in cricket history. Our last spot on the list is insane and thrilling. After a 3-goal comeback, Manchester City emerged victorious in the league, with 2 goals from Aston Villa taking the lead. Liverpool secured the top spot in the standings with a win, but City needed a comeback to win the league. Gundogan scored 2 goals, and Rodri scored 1 during the 3-goal comeback that occurred in 75, 77, and 80 minutes, all inside 5 minutes, as Manchester City defeated Liverpool to win the Premier League title with a thrilling 3-goal comeback against Aston Villa on the last day of the season.